storied past. But
Yeah.
he has a great, this area, particularly in other places, of communications and radio. And Gailes, tell us a little bit about your background.
Well, I started in broadcasting when I was somewhere a senior in high school, I think, is when I first got my part-time job at WBAG, which had the call letters at that time of WFNS. And I don't know, local people may, if they are old enough, will remember that station. But I've been in broadcasting ever since, at either WBAG, where I'm still working, at ever how old I am. I think I'm 86. So I've been hanging around the radio stations, you know, practically all my life, and love that type of work. I'm not sure that it's all that valuable for anybody else, but I certainly enjoy it.
Well, through the years, you've seen it all, talked to them all, interviewed them all, and just about learned about all of them through the years, haven't you?
Well, yeah. Most of my broadcasting was simply a DJ doing what I would call, I wouldn't say rock and roll music, but popular music, playing recordings, and that type of thing. I did some interview type programs like you're doing now. So it's been a fun career, and I'm still at it.
That's
at
great.
My age now.
And now, through those years that you were helping run the radio station, you were also out running on the streets, weren't you?
Yeah. Oh, golly, yeah. Okay, let's take the radio station first. I was a manager at one time, but eventually worked my way out of that, and then became an employee of whoever manager it was at that time. But anyway, and then you said I did. I did a lot of running.
Yeah.
And long distance running.
Right.
And really enjoyed that as long as I felt like doing it. So I did some long distance running up until I was about 70 years old, and would run in competitive races as well.
Yeah.
And had a lot of, I guess you could say, fun, but it was an interesting challenge. And you know, when I was in good physical condition and could handle that, it wasn't too stressful, but you know, I think it helped give me good physical conditioning, you know,
right,
to do all that running. So,
that's probably why you here at this age still percolating.
you know, I've thought about that. I believe you're absolutely right.
Yeah, that consistency early in life. And
I'm still pretty active, but I'm not doing any running or even walking. I'm walking around here right now with a friend of mine, Mark Hall, who works at the radio station.
We're out here at the Gibsonville Farmers Market today, and this is the type of place you used to tell the public about to go out to do it. Now you're out here doing it.
I'm out here doing it. I'm responding to a public service announcement that I heard on the radio.
Yeah, that's right. Well, listen, Gailes, I appreciate you giving us the time to share a little bit about your life. And you can still find this guy at WBAG.
I'm still on there, still working.
And Google it, as they say.
Yeah, you can Google it or tune in your radio. Try that.
Well, you might. Some of these people would have to Google it first to figure out what a radio is. You know.
You might be right.
You know, Gailes, when I grew up, all I had was radio. And in about the second grade, they came out with television. I had been listening to The Lone Ranger. And in my mind, I knew exactly what he looked like. And they came out with that TV program. I looked at that guy and said, "Who is that guy? He's not nearly in shape as my guy was."
A lot of our listeners don't remember or even are not aware that the Lone Ranger was on the radio.
That's right.
Yeah. They don't even remember radio, maybe.
Well, they don't really. And you know, the funny thing was, this is kind of a personal joke, but I told people that I was going to be in the TV and the movies, and they looked at me and they said, "You better go back to radio.
Come on.
You're going to break some cameras out there."
No, come on. They have booth announcers. You never see those
That's
guys.
what I need to get, a job like that. Well, listen, I'm going to go ahead and do my Double Dog Dare, your daily, delightfully, deliriously dumb dad jokes by Daryl.
Wow.
And but I want to shake your hand and thank you for all you have done and continue to do.
Well, Daryl, I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate you. Enjoy talking with you.
10-4, good buddy.
You have a good one.
I'll see you later.
Okay, buddy.
All right, now for the Double Dog Dare, your daily, delightfully, deliriously dumb dad jokes by Daryl. Here we go. How does a rancher keep track of his cattle? With a calculator. What do snowmen eat for lunch? Icebergers and chili sauce. Okay. Why did the nurse need a red pen? Why would a nurse need a red pen? In case she needed to draw blood. Why do you never see elephants hiding in trees? Well, they're so good at it, obviously. Never tell secrets at the dinner table. Why is that? Well, the potatoes have eyes and the corn has ears. I asked the lemon the other day what it wanted for dinner, and it just gave me a sour look. And finally, finally, why don't mountains ever get cold? Well, they wear snow caps. We're right here at the Gibsonville Farmers Market for the Double Dog Dairy Deliriously Dumb Dad Jokes by Daryl. And we're signing off now, but you guys go out and have a great day. Make it a great day. It's the only one you have. It is, the City of Roses. Hoorah!